body, my choice. You're going to say her body, her choice. And we are going to do that 3 times. Everybody good? Yeah. My body, my choice.
Her body, her choice.
My body, my choice.
Her body, her choice.
My body, my choice.
Her body, her choice.
Okay, our next speaker is Alisa Advani. If you were at our Tuesday rally, our Tuesday protest, you will know her as Resisting Oracle. And she did such a good job that we asked her to come back and do the same thing again.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon!
Good afternoon.
Thank you all for being here.
Welcome!
Today on International Women's Day. We have gathered to fight for equality and to protest Trump's fascist and illegal regime. We are in a literal street fight for our liberty. Our movement, while political, is not the typical red versus blue. This battle is about the love of country and about believing in a democracy over a dictatorship. Let's take this moment today, right now, to reclaim the word patriot. We are the strong ones. We are the brave ones speaking out against the greatest threat to democracy that this country has experienced since the Civil War. The threat is inside. Yet here, we all stand. We are the ones who embody the spirit of our founders. The reasons that inspired us each to be here are many. Along with women's equality rights, we march for voting rights. We march for LGBTQ rights. DEI programs. Global alliances and our allies. We fight for our unjustly fired federal workers.
Someone will repeat
Federal
like
programs.
a phrase of the speech.
Our tax dollars
and then we'll
have
repeat it,
already
and then
guaranteed.
people-
And of course, we march for our
Absolutely.
reproductive freedom.
I'm so sorry. A lot of people can't hear in the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a people's cheer.
Oh.
Okay. Is that a good idea? Absolutely. You can finish if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so. Did you still want me to interrupt? Okay. All right. We're going to try this thing. It's called the People's Chant. So, we're going to say a sentence, and then you repeat after me. right?
I'd like to finish this.
No, it's not what I'm saying, it's what you're saying. So you will say the rest of your speech in 1 second. No? All right.
Sorry. Okay, how about this? Better? Okay. International Women's Day. Originated from labor movements in Europe and North America during the early 20th century. And became widely celebrated in 1977. But here's the thing. One day can't encapsulate everything that women bring to this world. Society has, for too long, weaponized our gender against us. They've used politics, our bodies, our beauty, religion, corporate culture, societal pressure, and even our own divine ability to create life against us. They didn't give us the right to vote. We took it back. It was always ours. They fear us. They fear our ability to weave the webs of community and togetherness. They know that together we are unstoppable. We have the power to heal the wounds of a broken democracy, of a war-torn world. We have within us the promise of a golden future. Apple and other corporate weasels can be cowards and erase our day from their calendars. But nothing can erase the power of women and the men who support their equity. We are united! They have tried to come and cage our den of lions. But once again, they underestimated our speed, our agility, our cunning, our strength, and our intellect. We have been fighting for this nation, for this world, since day one. And we've done it while carrying the burden of the patriarchy on our backs. We will never take a step back. We will never be erased. We speak for women across the world who have been silenced in battle now, so that silence is never again thrust upon us. It is for our freedom and a promise of peace and equity that we stand together today. We refuse the rise of oligarchs and the notion of a would-be dictator turning our nation into a shadow of its former self. A nation where we abandon our people, our allies, the beliefs of the founding fathers, and the Constitution itself. Opponents of democracy say that this administration has a mandate for their tyranny. Bullshit. They are speaking. They spoke the other night about their plan for destroying our republic. We gather here to remind our leaders that the political will of the people since the beginning of our nation is democracy. It is democracy. And unlike our seditionist counterparts who stormed the Capitol, we are peaceful warriors. We follow in the footsteps of Rosa Parks, Susan B. Anthony, Coretta Scott, and Martin Luther King, Gloria Steinem, and Malala Yousafzai. In the words of John Lewis, we cause good trouble. As our movement grows, we promise to make room for those of all who fall within the wide swath of beliefs that exist here. We march arm in arm with people from every race and religion. We extend a kind invitation to previous Trump voters who have now discovered that their leaders lie to them. We know you are hurting as much as we are, and we say, without reservation, come and fight for us, because we are stronger united! First and foremost, we want a lawful government. Congress must step forward and do its damn job! They need to reclaim their Article 1 powers. They need to impeach corrupt officials violating the law and the Constitution. Congress must insist that the Department of Justice charge those illegally accessing our private and federal information and try them in an unbiased court of law. To say it plainly, they need to protect their constituents and not their fakers. Our courts must set aside political allegiances and protect the very document upon which judges studied to take the bench. Impartiality is the essential check to this executive overreach. And I'm going to say this for everyone in the back twice. Kick Elon Musk out of the government! Let's say it again. Kick Elon Musk out of the government! Yeah. We say no to unelected, unconfirmed oligarchs corrupting and decimating our government. Lastly, our military, intelligence professionals, and civil servants must continue to honor their oath to the Constitution.
Foreign and domestic.
That's right. We see daily that they are under threat from this illegal regime's biased appointees. We know that these fellow Americans are working under extraordinarily difficult circumstances, but we are asking them to be brave and hold the line.
Yes. Fight the patriarchy!
Fight the patriarchy! Your courage is contagious, and so is theirs. We ask all former presidents, elected officials, active military leaders, from flag officer to NCO, and current and former civilian leaders across the government to hollow from the rooftops. Your country needs to hear you right now. Our allies need to hear you right now. The world needs you to scream at this administration, no more! These United States, we will defend. The America I love doesn't turn suffering into a real estate deal. It doesn't dismantle the government before our very eyes. It doesn't terrify its people. It doesn't strip its women of rights. It doesn't send us back to the dark ages. The America I love is about progress, hope, love, a new beginning. Yes, we will not go back. 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 Our fellow American citizens, our national brothers and sisters, our neighbors, our allies need to hear that we still have integrity. They need to know that we do not betray our people or our friends. They They need to know that we will not goose stomp down Main Street shooting protesters and our neighbors to the north, south, and all over the rest of the world. To elected officials, former MAGA, silent bystanders, we do not care if yesterday you were fooled by these tyrants and their bags of tricks. Worse than yesterday's complicity is today's. March with us. Fight for yourselves. It is never too late to do the right thing. And courage is contagious. These are extraordinary times, and they demand that we pick a side. Neutrality will only favor those wannabe tyrants and dictators pretending to care about the lives of the American people. We promise that we will protest, we will march, we will strike, we will sit in, we will cancel, we will delete, we will boycott, we will resist these illegal acts imposed against us. We are aligned, freedom-loving men and women together in this fight. To my fellow protesters, thank you for being here and for allowing me this chance. I honor all of you, all of these beautiful faces, these women staring back at me. You have 1,000 different things that you could have done today. And if I know you, you're like me, you're making signs in between taking the kids and doing the laundry and doing all the things that women do to keep the world going. I see you. I see you. I honor you. And on my darkest days, I want you to know that it is all of you. It is your heart. It is your smiling face shining back at me. It gives me the strength to get up here, to get up every day, and to keep going. Never, ever, ever cower in fear, because your light is what keeps the world from being in darkness. Now let's go! Thank you.
Okay, isn't she phenomenal?